Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who could bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have your self to blame, y'all. Ticket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop until you get your mouth off LGBT. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence up with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
All right, you guys, so like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comment section, man. We're going to get right into this video, man. If y'all can hear me, press 1 if y'all can hear me, man. We're going to get right into this video, man. Diddy's lawyers, man, bro, they out here getting ethered, and this feels so good. Music to my ears to hear Diddy's lawyers get cooked. And Diddy's lawyers did it to themselves. Y'all can hear me? His lawyers did it to themselves. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all, and subscribe to my other channel. I'll put a link at the top of the comment section. We did a live stream over there on my other channel as well. Man, Diddy's lawyers made a huge mistake, and I'm going to tell you what they did. Diddy's lawyers came out the other day, and the mistake they made was they showed the government their hand. Diddy's lawyers came out the other day and suggested that there was a female fingerprint on that bottle that set fire and ablaze to the car of Kid Cudi. Everybody on the internet was like, whoa, it's a female, man. It's a chick, man. But nobody asked the question. How did Diddy's lawyers find out it was a female? Diddy's lawyers have been arguing this entire trial. They wanted a mistrial because the jury could think Diddy could pay to have things fixed and pay to have people unalived. And Brian Steele was arguing that. I demand you. I demand you. And the judge says, man, you can't demand me to do nothing. Sit your ass down, man. He put Brian Short Steel in his place, right? Or should I call him Brian Plastic? Because it wasn't steel. Damn sure wasn't steel. Then comes today. They come into court, and the feds saw Diddy's hand. The feds called the police officer up, the LA police officer up. And everybody was saying, well, why did they call the police? They're corrupt. Y'all saying they corrupt when they argued for the prosecution. When he went up there and told the prosecution, he said, that was a bad boy car that we traced at the house. A bad boy SUV that we traced leaving from Kid Cudi's house. That's all they needed to hear, is they linked that bad boy vehicle to that house where that arson happened. But the government was 10 steps ahead, and they called up the fire department next. And the government shut down Diddy's lawyers' plans to try to put that thing on somebody else. But what Diddy's lawyers didn't understand is this. They didn't know the government was going to go straight ether on that ass. What the government did was they went up and they said, hey, they asked the fire department, well, what about the fingerprints? What happened to the fingerprint card for those bottles? And the fire department said they were destroyed. That evidence was destroyed in 2012. And the government said, destroyed? Well, who told you to destroy it? And the fire department says someone out of the LAPD. And Diddy's lawyer jumped out of his seat and went crazy. Oh, I need a sidebar. Objection, Your Honor. I object to all of this. It's too late. They busted up your plan and the jury heard it. They busted up your plan to try to muddy the waters and make people think it was a female who did that to Kid Cudi and not Diddy, but they already had the bad boy car linked to your house. And so Diddy's team let out that little plan too early. And it gave the government a heads up on what the hell they were trying to gimmick, they were trying to pull off. And Diddy's lawyer was arguing, oh, well, it has to be. So they went to a sidebar. And when they went to the sidebar and came back, the judge says that the jurors are trying to cinch up. So I'm going to let them take a break. During that break, Diddy had exited too, but his lawyer said, no, bring Diddy back in. And they brought him back in without the jury. And the judge asked the government, what was the purpose of getting into that line of questioning you did? And the government says, they're questioning the investigation. So we're entitled to ask this. And the judge says, when I heard the questions, I assumed there was going to be a line of cross-examination about the fingerprint cards, like about the DNA. But that does not appear to be the case. So I'm thinking of telling the jurors to disregard. Diddy's lawyer said, that is outrageous, Diddy's lawyer says. And then Diddy's lawyer says, we're considering what remedies to ask for, knowing that he's going to ask for a mistrial. Let me speak with my colleague. They implied that someone in this courtroom was responsible for the destruction of those fingerprint cards. The government says they intended to attack the investigation, which they did because they gave up their hand. So the judge called a recess, and when they came back from the recess, the judge says, my intent is to strike from the record any testimony about the fingerprint cards and the destruction of them. I will note that the only answers were what the witnesses knew about the destruction. I sustain the objection to if it was abnormal. And Diddy's lawyer says, well, we're going to move for a mistrial at this time based on the prosecutorial misconduct that has occurred. They're being bad, Your Honor. Some prospective jurors, they said that Mr. Combs could buy his way out. This type of conspiracy is out of there. And this is bought into it. No, what bought into it was all them damn settlements y'all paid. They got exposed in court. So those jurors are going to think, well, damn, if they paid all those people settlements to be quiet, who's not to think that he paid to have those fingerprints destroyed? Checkmate ether on your ass by the government. Bravo by the government for sticking it to their ass. Diddy's lawyer says, this is the type of conspiracy that's out of there. And just brought it into it. They should have ended with the fingerprint cards were destroyed. But they asked, did he authorize it? There's no way to unring this bell. The only proper remedy is a mistrial. The government said it's absolutely unwarranted. It was Diddy's lawyer who wanted to inquire into the DNA, into the investigation. Your Honor, can just say that the jurors should not draw any inference from the destruction of the fingerprint cards. The judge says the application for a mistrial by Diddy's lawyers is denied. Take your ass to jail. Don't pass go, and your ass ain't collecting $200, sucker. Case on. And like I told y'all, the devil always gonna lose. He's always gonna lose. Point blank period. And these are facts. The judge don't deny them a second time. I told y'all, he's getting life. The judge do not like them. I told y'all this. That mofo getting life. The judge see through that all that BS. He's getting life. See? When you do dirt, nigga, you get dirt. It ain't so fun. when the rabbit got the, you know what? It ain't so fun, right? So the judge denied the application for mistrial. He said, I sustain the objections when raised. The jurors have already been told that the questions are not evidence. Diddy's lawyer says, Your Honor should tell the juror that the questions were improper. The government says they weren't improper. You could say disregard both. Diddy's lawyer says, will the court tell the jurors that the answers are not to be considered? The judge says, hey, man, look, I'll tell them that the questions and the answers on the fingerprints are irrelevant to this case and won't be considered. Diddy's lawyer says, yeah, okay, thank you, Your Honor. Jurors come in. The judge says, jurors, the questions and the answers on the fingerprints are irrelevant to this case and are not to be considered by you. Please proceed. Stepped on this bum. His bum tried to get out. Stepped on him. And that big nose dude that's running behind him that I'm just waiting to cook. So, the government says, did you interview the owner of the Porsche? The fire department says, yeah, Kid Cudi. The government said, did you reach out to others? The fire department said, I reached out to an assistant. Her name was Capricorn. Diddy's lawyer says, I'm going to object. The judge says, rephrase the question, please. The government says, who did you reach out to? The fire department says, Capricorn and Cassie Ventura. The government says, did Capricorn respond or assist? The fire department says, nope. The government says, how did you reach out to Cassie? The fire department says, wasn't able by phone, tried through by a family member. So they tried to get through her by a family member. They said, did you reach out to her? Or did you reach her? Were you able to reach her? And the fire department says, nope. The government says, were charges brought? The fire department says, no, but I never closed the case. It's listed as inactive. Government says nothing further. The judge says cross-examination. Diddy's lawyer jumps up. There was a DNA hit on the glass bottle for female DNA, correct? He says yes. Diddy's lawyer says, do you remember when the results came back? Fire department says maybe 6 months. Diddy's lawyer says the test on the bottle, it was important. Question mark? The test on the bottle. He says yes. Diddy's lawyer says, what does it mean? Partial DNA, female. Fire department says, I have no idea. I was told if we have a suspect, we could test against it. Diddy's lawyer says, any other DNA on the bottle? The government says, objection. Judge says, rephrase. Diddy's lawyer says, DX852, just for the witness. Diddy's lawyer said, that's a glove, right? Fire department says, yep. Diddy's lawyer said, did you find another glove? Fire department says, nope. Diddy's lawyer says, did you test the glove for DNA? Fire department says, no, I understood it belonged to the owner. It was a driving glove. Diddy's lawyer said, your premise was that the Molotov cocktail was dropped. Did you think the person who dropped it would have worn a glove? Fire department says, perhaps. Diddy's lawyer says it would have been hot. Government says, the fire department says, only the wick. Only the wick, baby. Only the wick. Only the wick. Only the wick. And y'all gonna say, man, if they didn't have a closed case, how could they get that on Diddy? I told y'all, it's still somebody in that back room. It's gotta be somebody else in that back room, baby. That's gonna come out. Woo! Diddy's lawyer says, your premise, he says the damage is on both sides of the bottle, right? The fire department said it looks like it. Diddy's lawyer said, well, did Kid Cudi have more than one Porsche? The government says, oh no, excuse me, fire department says, I think he had a second one in the garage. Diddy's lawyer says, why isn't it in your report? Fire department said, because it was not involved. Diddy's lawyer says, you were unable to reach Capricorn or Cassie Ventura when you reached out? He said, in the first few weeks. Diddy's lawyer said, are you sure? Tell us everything about these calls. He said, I believe Capricorn's brother answered and we disagreed. Diddy's lawyer said, and once Kid Cudi told you it was his glove, you didn't investigate the glove anymore, correct? He said, I did not. Diddy's lawyer said nothing further. They said redirect. The government says, when you spoke with Kid, when did you speak with Kid Cudi? He said the same day. The same day. Government says nothing further. Government tearing that ass up. Tearing that ass up. Tearing that ass up. Tearing that ass up. Trying to tell y'all this, man. I'm just being honest with y'all. Diddy's out of here, bro. Diddy's lawyer tried. He came up short. So the next witness that has just came in, y'all, is a man by the name of Deontay Nash. And they asked him, the government says, are you here under subpoena? And he says, yes. The government says, do you want to be here? He says, absolutely not. The government says, what was your work? He said, I was a celebrity stylist. The government says in 2008, he says, for Puff and for Cassie. It's about to get funky now. Now they bringing in special guests and we didn't even know. We heard that he was coming up yesterday, but we didn't even know. He's coming out the rafters. They bringing people out the rafters. Now, what does he have to do with this? Oh, it's getting freaky. Yeah, it's getting freaky. It's getting spooky around here. All these fake Nino Browns looking like Pookies around here. Salute to everybody that's tapped in, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. The judge body slammed Diddy's team with that weak sauce they came with. He told Diddy's team, man, y'all ain't getting no mistrial, man. Sit your ass down, man. The hell you over here crying about a mistrial for? You ain't finna get no mistrial. You finna get a foot up the crack of your ass. Period. You finna get a foot up the crack of your ass. That's the mistrial you bums gonna get. With a numb piece, straight up. Diddy's lawyers in there doing all that crying, acting like God daggone. Keep playing. You know, my loving baby. You got me twisted, girl. You got me twisted over you. I tell you, who can love you like me? Nobody. Y'all know what it is. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh man, this is beautiful, baby. Don't hate me, baby, because I'm beautiful. Don't hate me, baby, because I'm beautiful. So now they don't brought in Mr. Nash. And they said, how did you get hired to work for them? Mr. Nash says, through a Craigslist ad for Bad Boy Entertainment. Damn, Bad Boy was all up in Craigslist, wasn't it? That's crazy work. They were finding sex workers. They were finding everybody on Craigslist. The government says, this photo, is it a fair and accurate portrayal of how you looked at that time? He said, not even close. The government said, it's a glamour photo? He said, yes, I look amazing. It's finna get more. It's finna get crazy in here, bro. Bro, I told y'all the judge don't like this fool. Everybody keep getting mad. Hey man, chicken man, Diddy gonna walk? Hell, he ain't gonna get no man. That nigga getting life. The judge do not like that nigga. He knows he's a liar. He's a capper. The judge have seen all the paperwork pre-trial. This is the thing y'all don't understand. The judge have seen all of this. Why y'all think he rejected a $50 million bail? You think he ain't get that nigga life? Y'all all fools. Y'all all fools. That nigga getting life without ever having the possibility of parole. Life, nigga. And I'm saying that. This is what happens when you violate people. When you beat people. When you assault people. It ain't just about Cassie. It's all the way down the line, man. You have no respect for no human person, man. It's disgusting, bro. You out here beating up on everyday working people, man. Take your ass out of here, bro. You dusty ass. He's a dust bucket. Period, bro. Only dusties do shit like that, man. Preying upon them people. You know them people they ain't got the money, the resource, or nothing like that to stay up there with you. That's sad, man. Respect no shit like that. So the government says, how often would you witness Diddy and Cassie interact? He said at least once a week. He said, what did Diddy call Cassie? A bitch, a hoe, CC, baby girl, a slut? He would call her an outright hoe, a slut anyways. The government said, how did she react? He said she was sad. But see, this is what these niggas like. They love run right here calling girls hoes, calling girls sluts, all this, but they want their girls to be submissive and be that to them. They want a freak in the sheets and a girl in the streets. Cassie was real freaky behind the scenes. Everybody didn't know she had all this shit going on. You didn't hear nobody on these streets talking about all this shit Cassie had going on because she was classy in public. Tell me one of these niggas that you seen making videos talking all this shit about Cassie before this information came out. They didn't know. They didn't know. See, this is the ether I put on niggas when they try to come for me, nigga. Can't do this with me, nigga. I'm cut from a whole different cloth. Whole different cloth. He said that Diddy would call her a bitch, a hoe, CC, baby girl, a slut, a outright hoe, a slut anyway. That's crazy. But that's supposed to be your girl. You saying all that to that girl, she taking it and still fucking with you. And she taking the beatings and still rocking with you. Cassie sold out. And I'm telling y'all this. Cassie sold her soul. She sold out. Cassie put herself in a situation. She seen what it was. Like I said before, people do this shit for fortune and fame, man. All them people that work with Diddy, that was out there watching people get beat, watching people get abused, taking abuse themselves, forced work, delivering drugs, buying drugs. They all sold their souls because they wanted the fortune and the fame. Right? It's sad, bro. The price of fame that people will pay. People would go through these humiliation acts and all this and allow themselves to be humiliated just for that. It's disgusting, bro. That's why Kwame Brown, he say, go along, get along gang. And it's a whole gang of them. And I know one that got a big nose and a big head and big lips that look like Bookman. Straight like that. Nigga ain't on my level. Nigga, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, chump. Like I said before. Knee pads, nigga. Now let's get back to it. Run up on this fire and get, man, listen. So the government said, did Diddy make threats to Cassie? He said, yeah, that he beat her ass, that he sent her sex tapes out. Game over. They got witnesses saying that he released the sex tapes. Game over. Game over. Extortion. Game over. They got witnesses in open court, witnesses that was hired by Diddy in open court that didn't even want to come testify. They got subpoenaed. Didn't even want to come testify. That comes to court and says he witnessed Diddy threatened to beat her ass. He said Diddy threatened to beat her ass and that he sent her sex tapes out. Game over. That y'all say y'all want to see the RICO. There go your witnesses right there. Bitch, nigga. Straight like that. I'm standing on anything moving. I got bills on top of mills. I got mills on top of mills. The government said, how often did he say he would beat her ass? He said quite a few. It drove her crazy. She would be super emotional. She might stay in the house for days. Told y'all this. John ain't want to listen. Y'all niggas getting cooked today. The government said, how often did Diddy say you could not go out without his permission? He said twice, kidnapping, y'all. That's another kidnapping. They don't show y'all 3 instances of kidnapping right there. Game over, nigga. The whole world like Ticket. Where the F you been? On vacation, riding in my Maybach Benz. Told y'all niggas, man. Well, nigga, we'll pack it up, nigga. And then toss it up, nigga. Oh, when I step up in this club. Yeah, straight like that, nigga. So he said that the government asked him, how often would Diddy say that you could not go out without his permission? What you mean, nigga? You my daddy, nigga? He said twice. He said the first time we went to a gay club with Kyle and Adrian. Then we went to her LA apartment. Puff called her and told her she better bring her ass to his house. She panicked. Game over, bro. It's over, man. It's over, bro. Y'all might well go ahead and pack this nigga up, man. Go ahead and pack him up, man. I told y'all niggas, man. Nigga, they got witnesses, nigga, that he hired. People that didn't even want to be there. Everybody said, well, everybody, man, these people didn't want to be there. People got subpoenaed. Don't y'all understand that you can get dragged into something and get subpoenaed? If they subpoena your ass to come to court and you don't come to court, you can go to prison. Y'all niggas crazy as hell. Ignore a subpoena from federal court. They don't come lock your ass up. You gonna be like, man, how the hell I get locked up? I ain't got nothing to do with this, man. A regular, average, everyday citizen. This is why I told y'all, Diddy out here beating up on regular citizens, and the shit came back to haunt his stupid ass. Damn fool. And that now they got the extortion proven. They have witnesses. And all y'all need to know is when you have witnesses, you can get people convicted of murder for having eyewitnesses. Point blank, period. So they got all that shit. Diddy going to jail for life. Nigga, I told y'all niggas this. The niggas talking about they don't see the Rico. Okay, well, let me show you Rico, nigga. Let me show y'all niggas Rico. Since y'all don't see the Rico, nigga, guess what, nigga? Rico lie. Right there. Debunked. Rico lies. Debunked by me, nigga. It is Rico, nigga. Straight like that. Now, fix your face, nigga. Fix your face, nigga. Fix your face, nigga. Fix your face. It's over with. It's over with, Playboy. How you love that, nigga? It's flossing season. Added 6 shot to my new machinery. Double R and we stunt like it's no tomorrow. So listen, y'all. The government said, how often did Diddy say that you could not go out without his permission? Right? And he told him. Then the government says, what did you understand that Diddy was saying? Diddy's lawyer says, objection. The judge says, man, overruled. Say what you're going to say. He said that she packed her stuff up and went to her house. The government says, did you attend Vanity Fair party? He said, yes. Oscars after party in 2014 with Cassie. Diddy was there. I told y'all, they got the goddamn stylist for Diddy. They got Diddy stylist. They sent Diddy stylist a subpoena and told him, look, you're going to bring your ass to court. And if you lie under the penalty of perjury, you're going to lock your ass up. Bro, what y'all, these is everyday working people. You cannot get mad at everyday working people who get dragged into something they ain't involved in because this dummy won't put his hands on women and beat people up, threaten people, do all this other shit. Nigga, the Rico's right there on your screen, nigga. The Rico's right there on your screen. All the niggas talking about, I don't see Rico. Nigga, do you see it now, nigga? Fart on them bars, nigga. The government says, how does she look? He says, she looked bomb. Her hair was... Diddy's lawyer says, objection. The judge says, nah, overruled, keep going. He says her hair was long. Puff picked me up and threatened me. I pinned her hair up. This man said, Diddy threatened her over her hair. He said, I pinned her hair up. The government says she records music. He says, often. Diddy's out of here, bro. This is the dude Diddy hired now. This is the dude Diddy hired. Stylist ain't had nothing to do with this. They subpoenaed his ass because this capping ass nigga Diddy that y'all praise. Y'all praise this nigga. And I told y'all, they're going to keep bringing people out from behind them walls. They're going to have a whole army of people. Yes, they're gonna have a whole army, a navy, nigga. They're gonna have a whole army and a navy of witnesses come out here against this dude. Y'all think it's a game till them things come out, right? Late 80s, early 90s, and you can find me girly behind me, holding my mink up, ice pinky ring in the air. What? Holding my drink up. Huh? Think I'm a mathematician about my math? Let's see what else they said. Get celebrity. I'm a statistician. So he says that she often records music. Man, listen, I'm just telling y'all what it is, bro. Hey, this stylist seemed fruity than a mofo, too. Bro, this stylist look fruity than a mofo. Hey, he on the stage, he said, she looks bomb. Hey, he said it on open court. He said, yo, the stylist in open court went up there and said, oh, yeah, she was a bomb. That nigga Diddy lawyer said objection. That nigga said, he said how she look. He said she was the ball. That nigga said it on the stand, dog. Boy, this nigga going to jail forever, bro. He going to jail forever, my nigga. That nigga said, that nigga want to stand on open court. This nigga said, hey, how she look? He said she was a ball. That nigga Diddy lawyer. That nigga Diddy lawyer jumped up and said, man, objection, man. The judge said, overruled. Sit your ass down, man. Sit your ass down. Before I take your $5 ass and make change. Sit your ass down, man. The hell you coming right here running amok for, man? Straight up, man. Shout out to Justice in the cash out with $100 donation, man. He said, Ticket, you crazy as hell. Nah, nigga, I'm telling the truth, my nigga. Salute to you, dog. Appreciate you for the love, man. And yeah, y'all hit the cash app PayPal link pinned at the top, nigga. Show me love, nigga. I picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture. Bomb and hoochies to precision. My intentions to get richer with the S and double O. Thought, homie. Man, dog. Y'all crazy. Sitting here capping for Sean. Did he do it? You're damn right. The government said, what was your role? He said, I helped pick the songs. I probably should have been called an executive. The government says, objection. The judge said, all right, we'll sustain that one. The government said, her mixtape, was it ever sold? He said, no, but it was put out for free. But it did well, a top download. Bro, man, hey, this stylist, bro, Diddy, you did all this. You hired these people, Diddy. Diddy hired these people, man. He hired these people, bro. He hired these people. Straight up. Oh, man, bro. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy as hell, man. What are people in this chat room, man? Let me see who this is, man. Shout out to the homegirl Celicia and the Cash App with the donation, man. And she says, taking you be having my days. I appreciate you, baby. You know what it is. I appreciate you. Is that my boy Showtime? Shout out to Showtime in the building, man. She already know what it is. Handguns Brazilian. Shout out to the brother in the building, man. Bro, the stylist set up there on the goddamn stage. The man asked the stylist, how did she look? He said, she was the ball. That nigga Diddy lawyer jumped up and said, man, objection, nigga. Objection. The hell is this? Oh, my God, bro. You can't make this stuff up, man. Diddy did this, man. Sean Diddy Combs did this. You can't make it up. He did it. This the dude y'all praise. Y'all praise Diddy. Man. Crazy. Boy, that Stylist fruity than a mofo up that joint. Putting in work. Putting in work. And the judge don't reject it there. Diddy's lawyers gonna ask for a mistrial 2 times in a row. Should I do it to him, y'all? Should I do it to him? I want to play games and try and sneak this a nigga, man. Nigga, man, sit your ass down, man. He ain't on my level, nigga. Playing with me, nigga. K-I-N-G, nigga. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Straight like that. Go along. Get along. Go along. Get along. Go along. Get along. And shout out to my boy Kwame Brown, man. Salute to Kwame, man. You know what I'm saying? Big dog. Real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother, man. And just keeping it $100. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, man. You know? Now let's get back to him. Let's get back to him. Straight up. So the government says, how much of her music was ever released? He says, I'm being generous to say 10%. The government said this would be a good place to break. Jurors, you go out. It's lunchtime, man. And the judge says, hey, look, man, Miss Comey, what he'll say about 2013 is not about the tapes. So they talking about the tapes. Oh, shoot. The tapes. Oh, no. Tapes. Oh, man, bro. The tapes. Wow. Bro, Diddy, you said Diddy's lawyers grasping at straws. Fool, they grabbing everything in the house trying to throw that shit at the wall, nigga. Try for anything to stick. Ain't nothing sticking. Ain't nothing sticking for them bums, man. They out here getting ran off the court. Diddy's team is literally getting ran off the court out here, bro. They getting ran out the arena, bro. This ain't even close. The feds G-checked him on that last, They G-checked him. Ran their ass out the building. He's out of here, bro. You go ahead and cancel Christmas, man. I told you guys this, though, man. Y'all, like I said before, man. Bro, Sean Diddy Combs, man, it's a joke, brother. Period. He's a joke. And his lawyers are, too. And y'all sometimes like, but talking about they don't see Rico. I see Rico. I see all kind of Rico. I see everything on that damn list. Kidnapping, arson, robbery, witness tampering, forced labor, sex trafficking, prostitution, transport, and drug distribution. I see all that. I see Rico. The hell wrong with these people that's running around here acting like a damn fool. Right? So, y'all know what's up. And everybody that's listening to this video, all I want y'all to do is this, man. Everybody's listening to this video right here, man. Y'all make sure y'all do this, bro. Because y'all know I'm gonna stand on business. That link right there, I just pinned at the top of the chat, man. Yeah, subscribe to my other channel, man. We gonna live over there in a few minutes again. We're gonna go live on my other channel. I'm gonna cook this mom on both channels. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my other channel too, man. My other channel, we almost at 100,000 subs. So all y'all that's watching this video, all y'all not subscribed, the link is there in the comment section. It's in the chat room. It's just subscribe to my other channel here. All you have to do is click that link. Y'all click that link and go subscribe to my other channel right now so that y'all don't miss this video coming up. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure y'all do that. All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website, You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight Drop Weight Loss Formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do to stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.